Hello everyone, Wangel here, and welcome back to the Wales campaign for Medieval 2. For today's episode, the plan is to finish off the Irish once and for all. They've got one last settlement down here in the south, and we've got a few units heading over there to deal with them. So once they've been eliminated, we can then focus on the last remaining 6 territories I think we need to get to win this campaign, and actually move on to fight somewhere else apart from Ireland. I mean, I lost track how many episodes we've been doing the fight, the campaign here in Ireland in comparison to the rest of the country. I think we've spent just as much time fighting here as we did against England, and they had more regions for us to capture. So, let's get started. So we zoom down a little bit, make things a little bit more easier for everyone to see. We've got my main force over here led by Rhys, who's marching down with the army that I trained over in Wales. It's going to take at least 2 more turns for us to get into position, but that's fine. We've got catapults as well. Okay, thank you, Rhys. So he's going to be there, and he'll be there within 2 turns. Now, something I did remember after looking around at the end of the last episode is that I do have a few units in Delin and Trim, especially here in Trim. We've got a whole bunch of units that I've been recruiting over here. So what I'm going to do, I'm asking these guys to come over here to help the fight as well. So we're going to march them over here, but to stop them worrying about them rebelling like other armies and I've done, I'm going to send one of my generals. And looking at my options, I'm thinking Gorgon, because he's not that experienced in comparison to Iago. I mean, if we look here, his commander is not too bad, but Iago's a lot better. So we're going to have him, Gorgon, come over here to lead the army instead of Captain Maddock. So he'll be able to head down here. How long is it going to take for them to arrive? 2 turns as well. Okay.
Slaughter them, my lord.
That sounds like a plan, mate. Right, what else have we got to deal with? Well, we've got an army still outside the city of Tipperary, led by the Irish king, King Colin. So I might try and take them out. What do they actually have?
Time for your banter.
You better make time, mate. Well, I would feel pretty comfortable taking this army on. Let me just check what we've got in the city just to remind myself. A few units, mainly things like Gwent Raiders and stuff like that, but we do have some horsemen, we do have some archers, so we should do okay if we decide to fight them. So that will be something we're going to be doing in a second. Right, so I do notice we've got Maradif Orab Cavaliog here, and I'm going to have him go after these assassins. There's a couple of them here, so I'm not feeling too good about them. 95% chance as well. Go for it.
Closing for the kill, sir.
Unfortunately, we don't get a nice little video clip to watch him killing an assassin. Something I quite liked in Shogun, that you could send your ninja after other ninja and see the video as they either kill them or don't. So we've killed one, we can go after Fergus Nolan next turn. So that's that sorted. Alright, was there any more units I could actually try and send down here? Because I remember we recruited somewhere. Oh yeah, up here, wasn't it? If we go to Lifford, we can see I've got quite a few nicely recruited units here, with more being done as we speak. So let's just add a couple more. We're going to add a few archers of helping. These guys are going to be acting as my garrison while the rest of the force marches down south. So we're going to have a couple of you, and we've got a couple of spear units. We'll have another one of Morenov spearmen, and we'll get some more Saferin. Why not, indeed. So you guys have been recruited. You'll be able to head down reasonably soon in a couple of turns. Probably too late for the fight itself, but we might be able to have them march over to the coast here, ready for us to sail over towards Scotland. Speaking of Scotland, we have a bit of a thing here that I remember. We've captured the city of Dumfries, so it is possible eventually for us to come out. But I'm a little bit concerned about this diplomat. I don't like the fact he's just standing there. Last thing I want to hear is that he's trying to bribe my troops or something. Is there any troops we can recruit while we're here? Let's get a unit of militiamen so we can have a garrison when we leave. But this is the bit that I remember at the end of the last episode. So, Edinburgh is actually very exposed right now. If we go on here, they've got 3 units. Very easy pickings indeed. The rest of it's okay. It's a city, so they do have a few units here. And right outside to reinforce, just a small little force consisting of some pikemen. Nothing for me to worry about. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to ask my army here at the fort at Lothian region to go and attack Edinburgh. Now because we got the catapult, we can go and attack straight away. And it's a very easy auto-resolve, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is go on night battle just so we have that extra point of command to help things out. And resolve. Okay, 161 kills. I can live with that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, in fact. Let's take it. Execute our soldiers. Now, I'm thinking this time round I'm just going to try and sack it. Hopefully this means we can actually keep a few of the buildings this time. What have we got? 'Cause I did see, yes, we've managed to keep the buildings, so we've got things like dockyards and that instead. The only problem is that the citizenry are not going to be too happy because we've just gone in and ransacked the place and took it over. So they're going to be unhappy with us for quite a while. But that's okay, I want to sort things out a little bit with the Irish situation first before we start sending troops up to Scotland. So for the moment, I'm pretty happy for the army just to stay here as a garrison. We'll have to do it with some repairs, so let's just get these repaired up. And we can retrain a bunch of my men, it seems. I'm not sure what we get for this. Let's have a quick look. Militia Square, Abbey, Siege Works. Is it an armor or something? Armor, right, that's why. But sure, we might as well spend the time to recruit some troops. And can we recruit anything soon? Swordsman, pikemen, militiamen, archers, border horse. Nothing major. You have to remember that this is a large city, so we're not going to get that good a troop variety in comparison to buying a castle. But that's the city taken. Now, something that will be of use is when we do start to push upwards then, we've actually got 3 settlements very close by to one another. So we've got one that the army of Dumfries can march up in order to take, and then we've got these other 2 here. So that would be 3, and we just need to take 5 more now. 4 once we've taken Cork. So it's not going to be too long for this campaign. We just need to push really, take these 3, maybe go to something like there's a rebel settlement still here apparently. So it could be worthwhile sending an army just to attack it and nab it for ourselves. Maybe take this one if it's more vulnerable. We'll see. Well, first of all, let's finish off the situation with Cork. Is there anything else I need to worry about first? Oh, actually, saw this. Mission success. Oh yeah, the Explorers Guild gave me a mission last time about taking the city, which we did, and we get 300 florins, and they're very happy with me. Great, 300 florins. I don't know what I can get with that. Alright, recruiting a few units here. Let's get another Morganoc Spearman. Some more archers. Well, no, we got 3 archers, and we already got some of the army up in Dumfries. That's fine. Let's go for some more Velvin. Something I wanted to do. What was it? Oh yeah, I was thinking about this. So at the moment, the fleet is getting repaired at the docks for trim. But what I'm going to do is, because now we've got some movement points, I'm going to move them up to these docks here for Downpatrick. Because then what we can do, while we are actually building some more artillery in that, we do have the facilities here for quite a few ones, like Gunnerhawks and that. So we can retrain all of our stuff rather than just the cogs. So let's get these done. Take a little while, but that's fine. There's not much else for them to really do here. Is there anything else we can recruit? Nah, we're good. Okay. In fact, no, hang on a second. What was that? Was that? Oh, it's my old spearman. It looked different for a second. Maybe because of the fact that it was faded. Anyway, that's all of this. I'll tell you what. Let's get started with this fight. So we're going to just send everyone out, and we'll attack Captain Colin. We have the advantage. They do have artillery, and we've only got 1 little catapult, so we're going to have to be careful of that. But we will be able to beat them in melee. At least that's the plan. We just have to be careful of these javelin men, and the fact they will be able to fire at us while we're trying to use my archers to lower down these javelin men units slightly. So let's fight the battle.
Show no mercy! Kill them all!
That's the plan, good sir. That's the plan. Ooh, get myself ready for this. Nice stretch. Yeah, you know what it is before a fight. You have to limber the muscles. Make sure you're not going to get any cramp in the middle of swinging your sword. That's just going to be embarrassing if that happens. Right. Any inspirational words, my good general, before we start this fight? When you're ready, of course.
I've heard men speak well of me because I do not throw lives away needlessly, and I gain victory for those who follow me. I will not use false modesty and deny these things. Indeed, I say proudly that they are true. I will give you victory, if you have the guts to fight like devils when I ask it. And remember, my enemies know that I am a brave man by repute, and I do not willingly keep company with poltroons. You are all picked, brave men here, and the enemy know this. Your bravery already unmans them. Let's do the rest and finish them!
It's a shame that's not actually a mechanic in the Total War games. That would have been pretty cool, you know, having it so your army becomes so well known that enemies will fear you, or not be more... Like, for example, if you're well known as a general that actually doesn't execute people, you can actually maybe get more prisoners because of the fact that they're willing to, you know, put down their arms because they know they'll be treated well. Or to have it that, you know, if you're well known for exterminating and slaughtering loads of enemies, now your reputation is sort of like, I don't know, the corpse bringers, if that's what your army's called. Actually, it makes it so enemies fear you a little bit more. I know you got that with the army mechanics in certain games like Rome 2 and that, but that would be quite nice to see, I must say. Having it just so it's not so much a mechanic for your army, it just could be something that happens. Because all the armies have names, so I don't see why that should be an issue. Anyway, back to this. Alright, we've only got the one unit of spearmen, unfortunately, so you guys are going to take place of honor in the center. The reason why I'm pulling up over to this side a bit is because then we're not going to be fighting... Actually, are we fighting uphill? Yeah, we're going to be fighting uphill anyway, so who cares about actually going that far? Might as well just take the advantage and be able to push forward as quickly as we can. Alright. A few more. You guys can form up behind here. You're not that well numbered. In comparison, we've got a couple of units of Velwyn. I'll tell you what, actually. With Velwyn, you can pull up on this side. We are spearmen, you can pull up on this side. Archers, we're going to put you in loose formation and we're going to have you on the front because we're going to have you charge forward and basically try and shoot those javelin men before we get too close to them. Alright, Grunt Raiders, you guys can form up. Let's have two, let's see, biggest one over on this side. Two smaller ones over on this side. I say smaller, it's only 9 people less. You guys come over here, so these are going to be my flanking units as per usual. Catapult, you're going to be in the center. You can shoot at enemies once we get a bit closer. Knights, we'll just keep you guys together. Let's put you on this flank to help out a little bit. There we go. Let's march forward. Alright, archers, we're going to have everyone basically move forward. I'll tell you what, let's just group you. Push forward a bit. Like so. Alright, let's ungroup you now, and let's get my archers ready. So, where's that javelin I'm a little bit concerned about? Right here. Alright, the archers are there. That's fine. You guys can head up then. General, let's have you guys start slowly marching towards them. And let's get into being catapults. Oh, you're trying to retreat, are you? Hey, if you want to move your formation around while I move and get my people up even closer, that's fine by me, good sir. Alright, let's get all you guys into a group. Like so. Alright, let's have you guys moving up. Alright, what's going on over here? It's basically a mess. Alright. Let's slow things down a second. I don't want them shooting at archers, I want them shooting at the javelin men because they're the ones who are going to be doing quite a bit of damage to me. Right. Galaglach. I'll tell you what. Fire the Galaglach. Here comes some light cavalry. Come on guys, I'm expecting a rain of arrows right now. Okay, wrong unit completely. Nope, this one here. 150 of them. 400 and out of mine. Should be do the job quite nicely. Archers, I'll tell you what, cavalry, you can charge into here. You guys just form up over here. Just push them back a little. Pull them back. Don't want my leader getting shot at by javelins. Alright, group 1, why are you forming up like this? Let's put you on a little bit of a better formation than that. Come on. It's embarrassment to the Welsh military. Alright, let's speed things up slightly. Alright, they're firing at me. I'm gonna fire at them. You can fire at their trebuchets, I think. Okay, General, let's push forward and attack their javelin. Mailed Knights, you can do the same. Alright, so I have too many my men die. Okay, let's pull you guys back, let's slow things down a little bit, and start pushing forward. Alright, so you guys can form up there, you guys can come after these. You guys can come up onto here. Melee Spearmen, you guys can push in, you guys can push in here. General, you're falling back, that's fine. Raiders, start pushing up towards their archers. Irish Kerns, you can do the same. General, I'll tell you what, in fact, General, come after that unit of Galaglash, you should be able to take them out fairly easily. You guys seem to be in a bit of a pickle right now. You're attacking a bigger unit than I expected, and you're actually dying a bit from it. Okay, you guys can come into here. You guys are charging into here, aren't you? I'll tell you what, no, let's have you guys come over here. And let's have you guys come over here. Alright, archers, you're going to pull up around here. You can switch. Alright, General, you've broken into these. Fantastic. Grand Raiders, continue marching up. If you're not fighting, I'm expecting to see you running. Alright, Mailed Knights, you seem to have got yourselves stuck again. No Spearmen, come after them, please. Irish Kerns, come after them. Alright, we should be breaking through those Galaglash at some points. Alright, let's break some of these down. General, let's have you guys go after this unit here. No, let's go after them. You guys come after here. Grand Raiders, let's have you come after those units of Javelin Men.
The enemy are badly blooded.
You guys can come after
They
these.
have lost half their men.
Right. You guys stop firing. We don't want you to use up all your shots. I forgot that the Irish actually had bodyguards. Crap. Okay, you guys see about taking out their general. Alright, any more spearmen that we're not currently using? Nope, everyone is fighting. Tell you what, you guys turn around and attack these. I've got spearmen. When I tell you to come and attack the general's bodyguard, I don't expect you to come chasing after this unit of trebuchet. Alright, Kerns, you're taking out them. We're on a spearman, let's have you guys running down here to help. Grand Raiders, you're coming in here, fine. Mailed Knights, not exactly sure what we can have you do, maybe just chase down any loose units. Guys, you can guys come after them.
The enemy king flees! Behold
there we
how
go.
Our cowardly foe runs.
Alright, let's quickly speed this up so we can slaughter them as we go. Turn around my elite general, take out those javelin men. Got some Galaglash ready for you to go after. Their king has made it off the map, that's unfortunate. You guys can come after these now. And push up after these, you guys can come after these. I want to cause enough casualties to them basically that they're not going to be exactly rushing back to fight me anytime soon. Alright, come after this artillery crew. Alright. Times like this I should have just left my archers on the top of the hill. Oh well. Yeah, let's leave it now I think. Exit battle.
This is
275 men killed.
to only men of great virtue and valor.
Well, on the plus side, we managed to recover 20 of them, that's something. And we managed to kill, what, 635, take another 300. That's about 1,000. Yeah, 1,005. So that's only them now with, what, about 400 troops I think I saw? 400, 500? Should be easy pickings if we chase after them now.
No!
Execute. Can we, oh, you're too close. Too far away, damn it. Actually.
Orders.
Can we do this?
Soon enough.
You've got a couple of units. Let's do this. We ask you guys to come out.
To battle it is then, sire.
Can we not ask you to do that? Really?
Sire.
Why not? You're right next to him.
Orders.
Can I do something crazy like this?
My king. Aye, lord.
No,
To battle it is then, sire.
you're kidding me.
To war then,
According
sire.
to this, all my troops should be able to actually hit and
To
get him.
battle it is then,
But they
sire.
can't. Shh. Fine. Kill him off next time. As he retreats back to the fort. Then we'll have to kill him next time. Right. End the turn. What's going to go on over here? Now, the most likely situation we're going to be facing when we get to Cork is this. Because they haven't got much reason really to be recruiting any more armies, they'll basically be fortifying up. They got, well, I would imagine at this point, nearly 3/4 of a stack sitting in the city as a garrison. And we're going to have to fight them in order to take the town. So we've still got a couple turns before my troops get anywhere near there, so it's something we'll have to bear in mind. That's going to be a little bit of a concern, is the fact that the Scottish have got a full stack. They did have a full stack right by the border, but they seem to have retreated. That's fine by me. I'm trying to think, do I have any other castle settlements nearby, apart from that one down, just down south from here, that I'm currently recruiting for the army of Dumfries? Because there's one on this, the eastern side of Croygar. We should be able to go after them a bit more easier. But hey, Master Merchants Guild, we'll take that. New mission from the Explorers Guild. They want us to take another settlement. Which settlement is this? They want us to take the Norwegian one here. It's going to be a tough fight to get it. I mean, we've got two armies basically, including a full stack.
If it is a fight you wish, come closer.
So we've got a full stack of Norwegians and another half a stack roughly here now, led by one of their family members, Harald the Ugly. Yeah, I don't think we're going to go for that anytime soon, unless we deal with the situation down here first. So, let's do this. First of all, we're going to kill off the king. You might as well, you can run away.
Victory is ours, sire.
And he still escapes. Well, it means at least everyone's going to get there roughly the same time.
Wish they'd never been born, sire.
Okay. You've recruited a few more troops now. We've got, yeah, we just got basically militia coming in our way. I'll tell you what, switch this over so you guys are going to be the ones getting recruited. We'll get some more Magonic Spearmen. And the rest of you guys, I'm going to tell you what.
My lord.
What happens if I ask you to move out?
Yes.
Lifford is going to be disillusioned, but otherwise fine. Okay. We'll have you guys marching down towards Tipperary now, and you'll get there in 2 turns. Hopefully, without any issues of rebelling along the way.
Who do you want dead?
Madif, let's go and kill
Name
this
my
guy.
target.
There we go. Right. Is it worthwhile me I can't come after this army, right?
Are you joking, sire? What?
Well,
It's not possible, my lord.
if we take that fort, we might be able to just push through then and actually get it in the next turn. But then,
Yes,
it won't be any
sire.
different if we go the long way
Moving to
around
crush the
anyway.
enemy.
Okay, we'll think about that. Alright, what's coming on over here? Lots and lots of troops being garrisoned there. You guys have recruited a couple more units. Let's get some more these. Alright. Dumfries, everything has been sorted out over here. Not much longer, 2 more turns until we get all our troops recruited. Yeah, Castachnoev is a city, so is here. Edinburgh is a city. I don't know. I feel tempted actually to convert it over to a castle, just for the namesake of the fact that there's the famous Edinburgh Castle here in the UK, whereas a city won't have it. I feel tempted to do that, but yeah, let's see what else we can do in the meantime. We can retrain for that. Get another unit, some units of spear militia. Could come in handy. Do we have the room though? We do not, so maybe not right now. Anything else we can do in the meantime? And a heavy armor. Sounds good. A cathedral. City hall. Waffle. So let's go for a heavy armor while we're waiting, and then we can get a city hall and a great market afterwards. Okay. Oh, and the killer. What can we do with you? Got some merchants we can get you to practice on. How good are you in that? Well, he's known as the killer, so he's reasonably good. Go after this
Name
diplomat.
thy target,
I don't like the
sire.
fact he's standing outside Dumfries.
Stalking the target, sir.
Right, why it's in Norwich? I didn't see that. What's the situation here? High taxes. Oh, there you go. Problem solved. Alright. Is there anything we can get here to try and help things out a bit? Town guard, town hall. Get a port. I must not realise that this has gone up, so I might as well just recruit a whole bunch of stuff while we're here. So, Blister Maker, communal thing, church, brothel. There we go. I'll sort itself out by next time. Anything else? We got Tagonrin has become of age. He's got himself a nice little tutor. Decent commander. Hoarder of wealth. Proper morals. Doesn't like drinking. He's actually a pretty decent individual. That's good. Might use him for something. Let's get a few more units here while we're waiting. Got the cash, why not? Jovan of Gwynedd has now become a Master Archer, which improves his... he's got a Master Archer, improving his command. Nice. Quadog Iago is Noble in War, improving his chivalry. Bunch of stuff, bunch of stuff. Reese has become Thing, appreciated, and successful. Okay. Let's end the turn once more. Okay, so much for the fort idea, but... oh, I didn't see this. Crap.
They don't fear us, sire. They bring the fight to our walls.
Alright, we're going to have to keep an eye on that situation. If they do try and come at me, we should be able to hold them in a defensive battle. But if I can get... we'll see what they're going to do. Alright. Still got 5 minutes. Let's see what we can get going with this. Quite a few troops here, I noticed. Okay, Captain Grin, you guys can just march down to here for the moment and join up with this force. We'll sort this army out then so it's actually half decent.
Command me,
You're going to head over to here.
An order.
And I'm going to just lay siege to Cork straight away.
Yes, sire.
With this one.
Moving to crush the enemy.
It's going to be a thing. I don't expect anything to actually come out of this, mainly because we haven't got the men to hold it if they try to push the siege back. But at the moment, at least, it will stop them from recruiting more troops, so that should help out a little bit. Can we recruit anything? Nope. Okay, well, you guys can get here next turn. Could actually move a little bit more quickly. Nah, I'll be fine. Alright, what's the situation over here? Let's see what we can retrain. Trained a couple of these.
Who do you want dead?
Alright, anyone we can try and execute?
Name thy targets.
Their faction leader for 15%. Give it a go.
Closing for the kill, sir.
Misses your target, eh? It was worth a try. It was worth a try. Any Irish merchants we can go for?
Name thy targets.
Go for Patrick O'Reilly here.
Today
Couple of turns.
is a particularly good day to die.
I'll take your word on it. Right.
Fleet ready, sire.
You're getting replenished, so you'll get that done fairly soonish. In fact, let's give you a couple more gun hulks. I guess it's a fleet to be feared of. Then we have them come down here and sort out the situation with them blockading the port of Carnarvon. Right, let's have a quick look at this.
Claymore for you here, Jimmy.
Okay, so they got artillery, so it's going to be a problem if they try and come at me anyway, because they will be able to bring in... they'll be able to smash down the walls and get into the centre. Troop-wise, they got archers, noble archers, so these guys are pretty decent with morale and things like that. Highland nobles, these guys will be reasonably good in combat, depending on how we fight them. And they got some normal Highlanders. Okay. And what do we have in the city again to defend? Spearmen. Got a Glatch. 1 unit of archers. And some crossbows. Damn. I was actually hoping we're going to have a bit more ranged units in this, but we'll take what we can. We'll have to find it the best we can when it comes to it. May have to be the force here, Gahivrin, that was going to be a reinforcement force, might actually have to turn into a main force after all. Right. Well, bear that in mind. Let's see, we've got 3 units of archers already. Let's get another unit. Let's get some mailed knights in. Some more referring, you can never go wrong with that, and unit of Gwent Raiders. Okay. Let's move some of you guys out to help out the situation down south as well. If we can basically swarm them, that would be great. So, let me see, we're going to leave... Nah, everyone's going to get there within 2 turns anyway. So, Mailed Knights, you can stay behind, so can... you guys can merge. Yeah, you guys can stay behind, and the rest of you can march down here as well.
Slaughter them, my lord.
You're going to get there next turn. Typically, we're going to lower your taxes, so you'll still remain happy. Just to help out a little bit more, we're going to send a couple of my peasants over here, ready to get inside the city as a garrison.
Need someone removed, sir.
Alright, I think that's everything I need to worry about for now. Anything we can recruit in or build in Carnarvon? Got a whole bunch of buildings going to be done. Merchants. Alright, where's my assassin got disappeared off to? Oh yeah, he's over here.
Who do you want dead?
Alright, who's leading this?
Name thy target.
Can we kill this guy? How does... Oh, he's straight out of the barrel, isn't it? There he is. Up. Run away! Owain, run away! Oh, crap, he's dead.
Yes.
So much for that.
Rest assured, sire. He won't hear a thing.
Well, that was a lie. Tell you what, let's get a spy. He can actually have a wider range now, and we can actually see what's going on elsewhere, rather than the limited range that Owain was giving us. So there we go, we'll have a new spy for next turn. I think that's really everything we need to worry about for this one, so let's end the turn once more. Slowing down time a second so we can actually see what's the situation going on down here. Right, so the Irish didn't do anything. Okay. There's not much they can do, in all honesty, but I was wondering if maybe they were going to send their army out from the fort in order to try and relieve the siege at Cork, but evidently not. Scotland, what are you going to do? Are you going to attack me at Dumfries or not? Tell you what, let's speed things up a little bit for this. Right. Okay, here we go then. So, we're going to end the episode here, and we're going to start the next episode with the siege defense of Dumfries, where Scotland's coming at us with a larger force, but we do have the more experienced commander by a long shot, and we've got a number of units that should help us out in the upcoming battle. But that's all going to be happening next time. So for now, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join me in the next episode. But until then, goodbye for now.